I'm a gay man, but I'm in love with one of my female friends. This is a repost because this randomly got taken down by Reddit filters after I posted it for some reason. Okay, yes, I know this sounds like fake Reddit rage bait, but I need to get this off my chest. I don't care if people think this is real or not, but the guilt I feel is eating me from the inside. Anyway, I'm gay, and I have been since day 12. I've never found a single woman, real or fictional, attractive. Ever. No matter how hard I try. I'm in my 3rd year of college, and when I was a freshman, I met this girl who we'll call Sarah. I'm 20, and she's 23. She's also bisexual with a heavy preference for women. We became fast friends, becoming extremely close to each other. All was well, till about 6 months ago. I don't know what happened or what caused it, but I suddenly had this deep, primal attraction to her. I started blushing and stuttering at every little thing she'd say, and I'd start thinking about her whenever I watched porn. It's escalated to the point where I think I may genuinely be in love with her. Just the sight of her face, or the sound of her voice, or even the thought of her gets me harder than I can describe. I've started avoiding her because all I can think about when talking to her is kissing her and having sex with her. I can't hide my erections or my blushing face. I've had boyfriends, but none have made me feel like this before. I genuinely don't know what to do. I feel disgusting. I feel like a monster, a disgrace, a horrible friend. I've thrown up because of how disgusted I feel with myself. I've spent so many nights up late, crying, wondering where I went wrong. I've considered cutting her off because I can't bear to look at her because of the amount of shame I feel. I'm not attracted to women at all, not one bit. But I don't know what makes her specifically so special.
You're gonna get a lot of people who do not understand the nuances of sexuality. I met a good amount of straight or gay people who have had one exception to the rule. I've also met a lot of straight or gay people who meet someone, thinks it's a one-off, but no, it's an awakening, or it's an awakening to being bisexual, or the opposite of what they thought. This happens and it's normal. You are not a monster. Don't cut her off out of nowhere. If you two are close friends, and she's bi, so probably a good friend to open up about this. Either she will understand and talk through the complications of this with you, find a way to be friends, distance the relationship, hell, she might be interested in exploring something, who knows? Or she could potentially not want to be friends anymore. But at least you were honest, and not randomly ghosting someone you had a solid, reliable friendship with. And having a conversation about why the friendship can't continue is better for both of you at the very least. Sexuality can be very confusing, but I wouldn't tell my gay friends they are clearly bi because they liked one girl in college and 10 plus years later have never been sexually attracted to any other woman. Lol. She could just be the exception to your rule. Only time can tell. My significant other was never attracted to women before we met and fell in love. We have been together for 10 years now. The issue I see with defining ourselves in specific terms or categories, gay, straight, etc., however freeing it can be to own up who you are, it can also be limiting. There's nothing wrong with you in accordance to this situation. You are in love. It doesn't actually matter that the person isn't your typical attraction. I would say communicate with her fully, openly. Include that you are confused, that you have never had these feelings. Some may say, not to ruin the friendship. But in my opinion, it's more in jeopardy by not openly communicating. If it helps, view the situation as though you were a straight man, but for the first time attracted to a man. This doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you. It's fucking scary, especially in the unaccepting world we live in. Be true to yourself, your feelings, and do what seems good to you. You're strong, loved, and supported. I can imagine that you went through this before, when you realized you were gay. This is incredibly confusing. It doesn't sound any different from a random crush, though. It happens. It happens while you are in a relationship with someone else, even if that's a happy relationship. You take a deep breath, take a step back, and you let it happen. You do not need to act on it. If you do not want to, if a crush doesn't go away, it means you fell in love. But that doesn't mean necessarily anything either. She's a very close and dear friend. Of course you love her. The fact that your hormones all over the place is a nuisance, but it's not disgusting. The most brave and productive way to handle it is to let her be your close and dear friend. Though this as well, friend. I'm having a hard time because I seem to have a crush on you at the moment. I don't want to lose you as a friend. I know you probably don't see me in that light, so I'm going to take a bit of a breather. I'll be fine. I just need a minute. Don't let labels rule your life. You like who you like. Honey, you're a simple human. If anything, you should feel blessed that you found someone you feel so strongly for. I'm a straight woman, but I was in love with a girl in college. Happens to some of us. Do not avoid her. Spend as much time with her as possible. You might regret it otherwise. You never know. She might feel the same way about you. Good luck, buddy. I would personally encourage you to reconsider your tilting yourself as 100% gay. Have you ever considered you just haven't found a woman attractive because she didn't meet someone who bear the attractive qualities you see in a person? Then she comes along and has these qualities. Go figure. You found someone attractive that isn't a man. I have been there and in your position. I, myself say, I am heterosexual. And yet I once found a lesbian so attractive that I would have dated her if she was single. She's happily married to her partner. It's human nature to find that attraction in what you find yourself believing you would never date. Don't beat yourself up. Here's what I do suggest. If she's single, approach her and be transparent with how you feel about her. I wouldn't go into the erection part. Leave that out. Start off with something like, tell her you limited yourself in dating because you haven't found any woman with the attractive qualities you like until you met her. Then tell her how you feel. Good luck.
Here's an update to my story. You might remember me from a bit ago. I studied insane amounts of discourse on this sub for like a day and a half. It's been a little over 2 weeks since I made my original post. The day after I made it, I decided to write down everything I had been going through in the form of a letter and give it to her. I was so nervous I threw up, but it ended up being all for naught because I'm in a relationship now. She said she could definitely notice how flustered I got whenever I talked to her. Besides how embarrassing that was, I've been living the life for the last while. I love this girl so much. I feel so magnetically attracted to her. The boyfriends I've had have all described me as a black cat when it comes to her. I'm absolutely a golden retriever. I spend every day yearning that I could spend the entirety of it with her. I'm always attracted to her, and I talk to her 24/7. I still haven't figured out what my sexuality is, but I've decided to stop giving it so much thought. I just love her.